Today we're putting the MLM2 Pro to the test as it's designed, and that's by doing a combine. That could be a little right. No, or right on the money. That felt a little better. I've never actually done a combine, but game improvement is my goal, and that's why I own the MLM2 Pro. Jeez. It'll give you a club analysis for each one. It shows you where your misses are so you can work on those. It's going to show you your consistency versus your handicap and versus the pros. It tells you what's optimal for launch angles. It tells you what's optimal for smash factors and how you can improve your game and what that actually does for you. So we're heading into the combines here, and it's going to give me an option for the recommended distances or custom distances. So today I'm going to do a custom distance at, let's say, 110, which should be a great sandwich for me. And then I'll do 160 for a 9-iron. It also requires you to hit driver. So we're hitting into a net. We'll just do this at sea level today. Clubs will automatically change for each target based on your initial selections. I am aligned already. You will have 6 warm-up shots. Okay, I like that. I did already warm up because I didn't want to screw up my score, but you do get a warm-up. So starting with this sand wedge here, I'm going to try to hit my 110-yard number. $108. 112, dead straight. We lost a ball in the abyss. I got a new impact screen coming, but let's just start our combine. First shot, 110 yards. Okay, I hit it 107. Now I'm assuming that's total length. That felt a little better. Okay, we're switching to the 9-iron, I guess. And I like that. 2 shots each so I don't get too comfortable. Okay, so it's showing a 150 carry. I'm going to change it to 8-iron, which might screw up my whole combine. $161, just a little left. Okay, we're changing to driver already. So I don't know what driver's looking for, but I assume we need to hit it straight. $305 total, left 13. That could be a little right. No, or right on the money. Okay, well that's a great start for driving. Back to sand wedge. I love this 2 shots at a time thing because that's how I practice. 2 shots to a target. I don't want to get too comfortable. I like to switch things up over time. So I think that's really smart. I didn't hit that very well. Maybe I did. Let's see, can you see? So you can't see your impact or anything while you're doing this. It's strictly just this map right here. And you don't get any other stats besides the location and the distance you carry it. Now I'm gonna have to switch it back to this 8-iron here. Now of course this is gonna be a little bit of an in-between number for me. That one I knew I didn't hit well. I like that. Best club so far, not much of a surprise. Go. Okay. Ooh, I was looking for that ball. It's got to be left again. love that. That's left. That could be the worst one. Go. Ooh, that was good. There we go. Definitely pulled it. Ah, it's the worst one. Jeez. Okay, generating my combined report. So you got 8 shots with each club. Overall combine score is a plus 8.2. Do we think that's accurate? Probably not. Let's see how they arrived there, considering I'm a 1 handicap. Okay. So target 1. Average proximity 9 feet to the green with a sand wedge. Target 2, average proximity 28 feet. Average carry was 158. Average driving 301. Offline 17. So you can see your lateral and distance dispersion for each target. So here's how it arrived at my handicap. Target 1 plus 15 handicap. So my wedges are great. Target 3, the driving, plus 8.8. My driving I know is pretty decent. I got to tighten up those numbers a little bit. But target 2 was a little bit of human error for picking the wrong number, but also my iron play, I don't work on my iron play as much as my driving and wedges, and I already know that. So this is going to tell me what I need to focus in on, which is that target 2 range. Now I can also come up here and look at every single shot where it carried, tell you its proximity, tells me my proximity on every shot. So shot 8 looks like I pretty much hold out. So a pro from this distance should be around 8.9 feet on average. I got 8.2 in this case. A little easier maybe indoors than outdoors to do this because I have a hitting mat to align myself. You can kind of see where those shots would end up on the green. Target 2, 26 feet versus the pros, 14.4 feet. My handicap should be around 24 feet. And then my driving, it's not going to tell me how I would do against the pros driving. Now, I should be able to view my previous combine scores. I'm not seeing that right now, but hopefully it will populate eventually. There it is. It did pop up. So now I can see every one of those shots and it will track it the same way as everything else. I have a tendency to pull my irons. I know that. I aim right on the course. It's a little more difficult to do here. But I can see the dispersion. I can see the stats for any one of these. My 8 iron, my sand wedge. And I can look at those shots like usual. Oh, and I can look at the combine report again later on. So I can come back to this at any time. And it also generates insight reports. And if you don't know about insight reports, you can look at your insight reports after any practice session. And I love these. Really cool. You can sort by club. Since I didn't hit enough, I think you have to hit 7 with each club for it to actually show up in your insight reports. And since I switched between 9 iron and 8 iron, I won't see that. But I can see my sand wedge. It'll give you a club analysis for each one. It's going to give you a lot of extra stats, okay? It shows you where your misses are so you can work on those. It's going to show you your consistency versus your handicap and versus the pros. So your insight reports are also very useful for understanding your game. Let's see here. You can see my accuracy. It tells me which side my biggest miss is. And there's another one in here that's really cool. It tells you how far you hit the ball when you miss a certain way. So if I hit it to the left Typically my average carry in this session was 282 carry, but if I miss to the right, I actually lose a little bit of distance, and so I know that about my game, so I can take that to the course with me. It tells you what's optimal for launch angles, it tells you what's optimal for smash factors, and how you can improve your game and what that actually does for you. So the insight reports are definitely something that you want to explore. Highly recommend that if improvement is your goal, which for me it absolutely is. So hopefully that gives you a better idea at just some of the game improvement features of the MLM2 Pro. And there's even more to it. I hope to explore that soon. But like I said, if improvement is your goal, the MLM2 Pro is my #1 pick as far as budget launch monitors go. You're really not going to get anything with these types of features under even $3,000. This is my favorite toy. Thanks for joining me. See you all next time.